Ellis Beefeaster's Radio Aircheck and Classic TV channel.
Some of our top stories. Next news at 6:30. For WKBK News, I'm Bruce Lyons. Here's Morning Man Dan.
All right, thanks a lot, Bruce, and good morning. It's 6 minutes after 6 o'clock at WKBK. Tuesday, the 12th. If you had yesterday off, you're starting off a 4-day work week. And stay tuned for another record-breaking show. If you like, you can help me decide which ones to break. This one's by America.
Well, that's right.
WKBK in America, Sister Golden here. I always did agree, gentlemen prefer blondes. WKBK. It's 9 past 6, a good Tuesday morning to you. Well, we didn't get the snow last night, unless you live in the higher elevations. Do you? Do you live up there where it's cold and they get snow before anyone else? I wonder if there was any snow on the ground in the upper hills, but mostly rain yesterday, and it seems to have stopped for the moment, but it's coming back, and we'll be telling you about it in just a moment.
It's built by Jeep. It's worth a look at Fairfields Motors in Keene, New Hampshire.
Available, R.N. Johnson, Claremont, and Walpole.
6:11, good morning from WKBK. Weatherman Bob Konchak says wet weather's returning by this afternoon. Highs only in the upper 30s. A chilly day today. More wet weather tonight, lows in the 30s. And tomorrow some clouds, perhaps rain-free. Perhaps. Bob doesn't sound too sure of himself today. Highs in the upper 50s. Right now, downtown, 33 at WKBK, AM 1220. It's sports time with Johnny Holiday. And in case you missed the telephone number for that Queen Anne buffet for sale, it's 352-2213. And if you have an item you'd like to buy, sell, or swap, remember the telephone number to call, 352-6444. It's absolutely free from AM 1220. Well, it's 6:15 on your Tuesday morning. Dan Lee along with you. Weather-wise, let's get the expanded outlook now from Bob Konchak. Morning, Bob.
Thanks, Dan. Hello, everyone. Details of the forecast after this message.
And Bob's weather this morning is a service of Twin State Medical, 275 Washington Street, Keene, near the Rec Center. Twin State Medical, your one-stop center for medical supplies and equipment.
Twin State Medical.
This WKBK staff meteorologist Bob Konchak at the Weather Center.
Thank you, Bob. Weather computer temperature now 34 degrees in downtown Keene. And if you look closely at the radar, you'll notice a strong upper airflow coming down from the Arctic, carrying cold temperatures, and a hang-gliding Eskimo coming down over Central Square in Keene right now. The weather service of Twin State Medical, where caring is their business. Twin State Medical accepts Medicaid, Medicare when eligible. Twin State Medical, 275 Washington Street, Keene. WKBK. Carla Bonoff at 21 minutes after 6 o'clock. And looking through USA Today. Now, I've heard of man-made lakes. But a man-made ocean, the largest man-made ocean, you can go ride through it undersea through acrylic tunnels for a close encounter with 2,000 varieties of sea life when Living Seas opens. It's a world largest man-made ocean. Opens January 15th. Where else but Walt Disney World's Epcot Center in Orlando, Florida. And the new theme area also includes underwater educational center and an undersea restaurant where diners can watch their aquatic companions through acrylic panels. I have a brother that lives down there in Orlando. I'm going to have to visit him sometime, see this largest man-made ocean. And the whole Epcot Center itself, have you seen that yet? It's supposed to be quite an addition to Walt Disney World. 22 past 6 now at WKBK. News and information on the way right now. But first, here's a real oldie for you. From the Wizard of Oz, Judy Garland at WKBK, Over the Rainbow. WKBK, AM 1220. I thought I'd give you one more to dream by. But now time to get your sleepy head out of bed, get out of the sack, get rolling, get those eggs a-frying, bacon sizzling, and get off to a good start this morning, especially if it's the first day of your work week, seeing as you've had Veterans Day off yesterday. Make it a good one. Enjoy. 25 past 6 now at WKBK AM 1220. And we have news coming up shortly, but let's do this.
And now, here's another vehicle spotted in the WKBK Bumper Strip Contest.
This one's a blue Chevy, and the license plate number on that, 419506. We've spotted you with a WKBK Bumper Strip A blue Chevy, license 419506.
If that's your car, you're a winner. Just stop by WKBK 13 Lamson Street to claim your prize. Then you'll be eligible for one of two $500 VCRs in our second grand prize drawing. WKBK leading the way in prizes and fun.
Now 26 past 6 at WKBK AM 1220.
Good morning.
We have a little bit of comedy coming up as always following the news today. Phyllis Diller entertains. The topic is food, so don't miss it right after news and information with Limerick and Lines at AM 1220.
Take yourself to Wendy's on Winchester Street in Keene. Next news at 7 o'clock for WKBK on Bruce Lines. Here again, Dan Lee.
Saw you stretching a lot over there. What's the matter? You tired?
Yeah.
It's only 6:33 in the morning.
It's only 6:33. I mean, gee, should be wide awake by this time, right?
Sure. Why don't you go get a double shot of coffee, and or else I'll let you take a nap for another 10 minutes, and then we'll catch you with the sports in a little while.
Alrighty.
Thank you very much, Bruce. Now 27 minutes in front of 7 o'clock at WKBK 1220.
This is the count.
And the topic on the comedy show is food. Tomorrow at this time, Aluminum Barkley Entertain and Delight at WKBK. And remember, we have 2 full hours of comedy coming up this Sunday, 4 to 6, following American Top 40 at WKBK. 24 in front of 7 now. Ronnie Millsap, Lost in the 50s tonight. WKBK AM 1220, Lost in the 50s tonight. Solid Gold 1985 from Ronnie Millsap. 20 before 7 right now. School lunch menus coming up. You had your 3-day weekend back to school today. We'll find out what to eat next.
A listener in Gilsum asks, who
Ask Keene. They're open nightly until 9.
19 before 7 now at WKBK. The lunch menus today. Thayer High School serving grilled cheese sandwich, celery, and peanut butter. And today at Winchester Elementary School, meatball sub and carrot sticks, peas, pickles, and cake. Winchester School breakfast today is poached egg, toast, juice, and milk. At Westmoreland, the school lunch menu for today is ham and cheese sandwich, peas, and frosted cake. We see Fall Mountain Regional School District today serving French fries, chicken burger, lettuce and tomato, and fruit cup. And Chesterfield School for this Tuesday serving hamburgers, sliced cheese, salad, and fruit. And also at Munsonville School, it's soup and crackers, pancake and sausage for lunch. That sounds interesting, with maple syrup, potato puff salad, and chilled applesauce. Elementary schools in the Monadnock Regional School District today serving beef and gravy, mashed potatoes, mixed vegetables, bread and butter, apple and milk. And the Wells Memorial School, hot dog and roll, baked beans and pears. And all Keene schools today serving soup. At KHS and KJHS, roast beef grinders. And at the elementary school, as we mentioned, pancake and sausage with maple syrup. That sounds good. And they'd never served that kind of thing when I was in high school. We always had two-tone turkey or something of the like. Time for sports now with Bruce at WKBK.
Okay, thanks, Dan. In for sports.
All right. Some of these sports folks, that they're very talented and athletic and all this stuff, but the intelligence, I don't know. This hard work took a lot of hard work, and I worked real hard at this hard work, says Brett Saberhagen. He says a lot in 30 seconds or less.
Well, he's not paid to talk, right? He's paid to throw that little white ball.
I agree with you. Thank you very much, Bruce. And it's 6:45 now at this time. 6:45 as always. We check the forecast. Here's meteorologist Bob Konchak. Bob?
Forecast for Keene and the Monadnock. Meteorologist Bob Konchak.
I thank you, Bob. A chilly 33 degrees on the outside now at WKBK, 14 away from 7, and a traffic report coming up. WKBK at 13 away from 7. And good morning now to Superintendent of Public Works for Keene, Frank Philbrook. Morning, Frank.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great. How was your Veterans Day? Have a good day off?
It was a very good day.
Okay. How about today? What kind of construction is going to tie up commuters to work this morning?
Well, this morning we're going to still be removing leaves throughout the city all over. I've got 2 machines, and hopefully it doesn't rain that bad. It's going to stop us from picking them up.
Okay, so we'll just be on the lookout for you picking up the leaves and no place in particular. Is that right?
No special place. We're going to be jumping all around because we're fairly well caught up, I hope.
Okay. How long? Well, I guess it's a silly question. How long do you have to pick up leaves? You pick them up till they're all gone, right?
Yeah, or until the first snowstorm, so we can't pick them up with our machinery.
Okay, well, thanks a lot for talking to us this morning, Frank.
Okay.
All right, have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye. 12 before 7 now at WKBK, AM 1220. From 1966, the Walker Brothers to get you up, get you going. The sun ain't gonna shine anymore, at least not today. The sun ain't gonna shine, Walker Brothers, not today. We've got wet weather returning this afternoon, according to Bob Konchak. And it's going to be a cold one, too. Highs only in the upper 30s. And then tonight, more wet weather, lows in the 30s. And tomorrow, some clouds, perhaps rain-free. And we have a perhaps by that, so we'll just kind of have to wait and see. But tomorrow we're expecting high temperatures, upper 50s, so it's going to get milder and feel a little more comfortable. Right now, 33 degrees at WKBK, 8.5 before 7 o'clock at WKBK. Well, did you hear about that story in Warwick, Rhode Island? The kids are beating up on each other. All eyes are in Oakland Beach Elementary School now in Warwick, Rhode Island, as the girls and boys, they're reunited at recess. I think the girls were beating up the boys. Remember how it was back when you were in 5th and 6th grades? The girls were actually bigger than the boys. And the 5th and 6th grade students had to be segregated by sex the past few weeks because the girls were beating up the boys. School officials hope the problem's over and the two groups will be reunited today. And Principal Richard Souza says, if fighting continues, certain students will be separated from their classmates. If you're in 5th grade and listening now, be nice to those little boys, okay? News and information on the way at WKBK. This is Cool and the Gang. That's Cool and the Gang. 33 degrees downtown, mostly cloudy skies above. Good morning. You're leading the way with information 1220 WKBK. 4 before 7, time for the news with Gil and Bruce.
Some portions pre-recorded. Bruce Lines, now back again. Here is Dan Lee.
Well, Bruce, as you know, every evening at 5:45, we play the Mystery Voice Contest here, where you have to guess the voice we play. And we've been running a promotional announcement for a long time for the Mystery Voice Contest, but never in the announcement do we say who the voices are. So I will play the very beginning, and you tell me who it is. Ready? Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Risk life, Kimasabi.
Who's that?
Tonto?
There you go, Tonto. Very good. Congratulations. Big round of applause for Bruce. And speaking of Tonto, we have Bill Cosby here with a little bit on Tonto.
There was one guy they always worried about, and this is a Lone Ranger buddy, Tonto. They're going to beat you up again, man. You know, just one time. Tonto, yes, Kimasabi, you go to town. You go to hell, Kimasabi.
Bill Cosby at WKBK, a Mighty Morning get-together. It's now 7 after 7. You want to finish that promo, see who else is on the Mystery Voice promo? See if you can guess who this is.
What we call the hubba hub.
Who was that? That was Bette Midler. Ready? Here's some more.
You have to play while I'm talking.
Who was that? Groucho Marx.
Who spoke those fleeting words? You know you've heard the person somewhere before, but can you correctly identify that mystery voice?
Here's an easy one.
We stand today on the edge of a new frontier.
John F. Kennedy.
Weekday afternoon, WKBK gives you a chance to win in the Mystery Voice Contest.
And I know that guy. He's Dan Lee, I think.
A listener in Gilsum asks, who was the...
No purchase necessary. Facet's Bakery, 120 Emerald Street, Keene. Mr. Radio Announcer, huh? Oh, okay. 10 minutes after 7 at WKBK. Weather coming up. Also the sports report with Johnny Holiday. But now, as always at this time, a movie review from Steve Arvin and Ed Mintz.
Michael Caine and Arthur Rapp.
WKBK, 1220, 12 minutes after 7. Bob Konchak says wet weather returns this afternoon. Highs only in the upper 30s. Chili beans and more wet weather tonight. Lows in the 30s, and tomorrow some clouds, perhaps rain-free. That would be nice, and highs in the upper 50s. But now we're in the deep freeze at 33 degrees at WKBK. Time to take that electric blanket in for a tune-up. 12 after 7, sports time.
Good morning, everyone. Iowa is number 5. For the ABC Information Network, I'm Johnny Holiday.
Thank you, Johnny. It's 7:15 on Good Morning to You on this Tuesday morning, November 12th, 1985, and there's going to be a total eclipse of the sun this morning. Did you know that? But it won't be visible to the naked eye here in North America. Even if you squint and peek through a pinhole in a piece of cardboard, you still won't see it. But if you have friends or relatives in South America, it started at 7:08 a.m., ends at 11:12 Eastern Standard Time, November 12th today. Let's go to the Weather Center for the expanded outlook now with Bob Konchak. Bob?
Thanks, Dan. Hello, everyone. This WKBK staff meteorologist Bob Konchak at the Weather Center.
Thank you, Bob. And this morning you're waking up to a chilly 33 degrees in our weather computer. Uh-oh. And looking out on a cloudy skies, 19 past 7.
At Midas, it's...
WKBK and the Beach Boys, Sloop John B. at 23 past 7 in the morning. Dan Lee along with you, and we're going to be playing the trivia contest after news, giving you a chance to win a live animal, a pet for you if you can supply it with a good home, coming up when we play trivia at WKBK AM 1220. Business news is next.
First Northern State next news at 8 o'clock for WKBK. I'm Bruce Lyons. Time now for a little trivia with Dan Lee.
In fact, we have a really nice prize to give away. And now this is, we ask that you have a good home to give this gerbil or hamster. You get your choice from Paul's Pet Aquarium Center. Okay, a hamster or gerbil you can win in our trivia contest this morning. And if you would rather not have it, then we'll give you a choice of a different prize.
Rather novel idea, giving away a pet. Okay, Dan, let me ask you this. I hope I'm not